All right, this is the Deck Network. I'm your host, Mike Danzilio, and we have
the best co-host, Matt Dalton, here. And remember, at the Deck Network, it is all decks all the time.
All right, my first question is, what happened to the beard?
No, it's shaved off. It's gone. Just like that. Look back at the old videos. Huge beard. I look like Captain Lou Albano. Now I don't. All right? People have spoken. They wanted the goatee gone. If you want to see it back, send the emails to us now, and I'll grow it back. I'm Italian. I could probably have it back by about
he's Italian,
tomorrow.
all right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What are we talking about today, Mike?
Okay, today's show, we're going to talk about Azek Decking. It's another video that I was able to take when I was at the Builders Show in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
you know, you
Matt
leave
gets
Matt here in the studio. Those great Vegas trips. There's Mike at every one of them.
I have I have some more trips planned.
I'm ready for the road, man. Take me with you.
As
Let's
I said
get out
before,
there.
your wife will never let you
Maybe
go
a Vegas trip
on a
be the
trip
best.
with me.
Maybe I'm better off here in the studio.
You'd be better off staying here. But first, let's get into a email that we received. Okay. Wow. Glad to know that you're here to help with this. We are replacing an existing wood deck that is about 21 by 22 feet, I suppose. From this, we will be adding decking to a completely surround a 27-foot above-ground pool. That would be a round pool. It seems as though each contractor has his own opinion as far as decking material. TimberTech XLM and Azek seem to be the front runners, even though one decking specialist is pushing Trex Transcend. The other two seem strongly opposed to this material. Do you favor the TimberTech or Azek, or is it just used around the pool? Other than being careful with the sunscreen, is there anything else we should consider making this huge investment? We live in northeast Wisconsin, so this deck will see it all, meaning that it'll see blazing sun in the summer and brutally cold in the winter.
So, and it seems like they're torn there between a couple different types of products.
And
there.
because they get different contractors come in and they're all pushing different products. The answer to that one is the different decking companies have their loyalty programs. Trex has a great one that they're rewarded with not really monetary rewards, but they get co-op money, and their ranking on the website helps with the amount of decking that they sell. And also, TimberTech and Azek have something similar. So that's why you're going to see some guys pushing you towards one over the other. But again, here at the Deck Network, we want to give everybody the information.
We are neutral.
Yeah, we're Switzerland. We're neutral. We want to give you all the information, and you decide what's better for you and your family. And so I would say that the Trex Transcend is real good around the pool because it has a little deeper grain. That would be the standard Trex Transcend colors. The Azek or the TimberTech PVC decking, beautiful decking. Can't go wrong with that. And as you notice here, be careful with the sunscreen. Now with these products, you want to read the information on the websites of what you can and cannot use with it. And that's it. And we have a phone ringing over here.
The phones are coming in live here on the show.
Yeah,
it's just part of being at the hub of all things deck.
Yeah, and we only do this once, so that's okay.
It's a live video.
And since we have a live studio audience today, that's the way it goes. The phones are going to be ringing. But
so the answer to the question: do your research.
Yeah, go to an all decking store, a pro deck store.
Watch some of our videos.
Look at the products. And
go with what you know, after all.
Yeah, and you can ask us the questions because we'll give you the straight answers. All right, well, let's take a look at this video.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, right now we're going to look at Azek products. They have a beautiful display here. They don't have anybody who can give me an interview right now for a few hours, so I'm going to do everything myself. I'll do the interview. I know all the products. So here's the Azek pavers here. They have a beautiful display. The Azek pavers, polyethylene pavers. They have them in two different thicknesses. They have the nice display, as I said. They have a new post wrap. That's a two-piece wrap that you snap together. Their porch flooring in here. Some more brownstone porch flooring. All right, this is their Tahoe color decking, the Sedona decking. It's all down with Cortex. But they like to use the Hidfast and or the Cortex together. If you're using Hidfast fastening, you'll have to use some Cortex because you can't do the last couple boards. Okay, over here we have Murado decking and Acacia. Redland Rose over there. Of course, Murado there. It's boarded out in Acacia, as you always do, or mostly do. You have the lighter color in the field and the darker color on the border. They have these nice pergolas, these beautiful parts. Back here we can see the index storage box with brownstone decking. Here is their porch flooring. That's the silver oak porch flooring. And this is the Murado porch flooring. This is the oyster color that I like. Nice job on the display they did. At this show, you see larger displays from the manufacturers than you do at any of the other shows. Here's a close-up of that split post cover. Now sometimes you can't slide a sleeve over, and you can see, if I get up real close here, you can see that they have little finger joints on them. Nice base molding. All right, that's about it from Azek.
All right, Matt, what did you think of that video?
Great video. I gotta tell you, in this one, usually we see that you're interviewing someone. What I was impressed with was the fact that you were basically interviewing yourself. Is there anything you can't do, Mike, in these videos?
I work the camera also.
Out of
Did you get that?
control. You're basically selling the product here. Are you an Azek employee? No, you're not. You're just a deck man. And
Well,
he knows these things.
I was in Las Vegas for 2 full days for the show, and every time I go to the Azek booth to talk to some of my friends who were there, they're always busy in meetings. They're doing this, they're doing that, and and it wears me out doing these shows. So when I was getting ready to leave, I didn't see any of my friends there.
You're just like, I'll just do it myself.
I'll do it myself. I know the products as well as they do.
That's where if you would have the co-host with you in Vegas,
Okay.
I probably could have helped. Let's see some of the product though here, huh?
Okay, let's look at the products. Years ago, this product was called Procel Decking.
Instead of Azek.
Yes, Azek was making just PVC trim. So the parent company of the Azek bought the Procel line.
And
put
with it, the colors that came along
Yes,
with
they
it.
covered. They had their standard colors: the slate gray, brownstone, clay, ivory, and the white. For the most part, almost all the sales were the slate gray and the brownstone. That's their mainstays. They sell the most of that. Excellent product.
Plenty of decks around the country
Oh yeah,
made of
there's
this,
a
and they've
lot
been
of
up there
decks
for
with
a
this.
while.
Yeah, it's a great product. They also have a few different other little differences. This is actually my favorite of the Azek decking, and this is the Tahoe and the Sedona colors. I get the nice.
I like those little nuances
Yeah, it's
in
got
there.
the grain on it, and out at the showroom, the outside showroom, when it's raining. And we live in New York, and so it's raining all the time. So this really pops when it's wet.
Yeah, I can see
it looks
that-
great when
that
it's
nice
dry
shimmer.
also, but it really looks nice when it's wet. These are my 2 favorites. Then they have their streak line. They have their Acacia, their Cobra. There's their Murado and their Redland Rose.
I like those.
Yeah, these are nice ones. And we're missing the silver oak. Oh no, here we go. Right
One of
here.
our interns must
Yeah.
have misplaced it.
Yeah, we have the silver oak and the Modena. Now this is a new color for 20. I think it was introduced last year, but of course with any late offerings, it takes a little while for people to give it some traction. So the Modena is another of their colors, and as we saw on the video, they have their porch planking.
More narrow. Of
Yeah, well, yeah. In different parts of the country, you're going to have more porches than other. Up here in the the Northeast and in New England, they're in a lot of porches. So we don't sell a whole lot, maybe one deck a year, and so we special order it. But they have the Murado, the Silver Oak, the Slate Gray, the Brownstone, and that Ivory, which is a really sharp looking
Yeah, we
color.
saw this in the video.
Yeah,
It's really good.
It's really nice.
The colors look great. The material, we know how great it is. How are we applying it, though? How are we attaching it now?
Now, since Azek, being a straight PVC decking, they prefer that you screw it through the top. Problem with that is that when you spend this much money for decking,
You don't want to see.
you don't want to see the screws.
No.
And even on your deck,
You're not seeing.
Yeah, you don't want
to
to see
worry
the
about
screws.
mushrooming, all that
yeah.
stuff.
So you're getting pretty good, man.
I do.
That's one of those
Another
technical
studying,
terms. Yeah. This has been around since the beginning. Fasten Master makes Cortex.
Sell a ton of it. Every
So,
deck that goes out.
If you were down in my showroom, you would see a whole 2 aisles of just straight Cortex for all the different colors. Cortex is a great product, but they have a few other products. Again,
It's about options, folks.
yes. The camo tool.
My old friend, the camo tool.
Matt knows this one really well.
Check the camo tool video on our page here on YouTube. It's pretty informative and
Yep.
funny, to say the least.
So this one's a good one, the camo tool. It goes in on the side. The screws are a little less expensive, so it'll bring the cost of your deck down a little bit.
Which is always a factor.
Yeah, and
you know,
you
of
always
course.
want to consider that one. Great product. But the method of attachment that they really endorse at Azek is this one here called the Hidfast gun. It shoots a stainless steel cleat into the corner of the decking. And this is what production deck builders use, because you can put
You can
down
fly.
hundreds of square feet of decking in no time with this product right here. But on the flip side of that, you can't get into the corners. You get this thing here, you can't get into all the corners, and the last board, it doesn't really work well on it. So you're still going to use Cortex somewhere on your perimeter, or what I like to call the picture frame, and on your stairs. Excellent products.
Excellent video here, Mike. Excellent co-host today. You did a great job with what we were talking about. Super informative. Any questions that you guys might have, where do they send the email to?
Mike at thedecknetwork.com.
Matt at thedecknetwork.com.
Send the emails here.
Send the pictures of your deck. We're going to do that on the next
Yeah.
video. Show us your deck
All right. So show us your deck.
at the Deck Network. I'm the co-host. He's the host.
I'm just
going
here.
to Vegas next time because this is crazy. I'm stuck here in the freaking studio. And that's it.
All right. Have a great day.
Ciao for now.
Bye now.
All right.